Viral video captured of a group of outlaws violently attacking a black man at an Indiana bar. This, according to authorities and reports. Also coming up, a former member of the Pagans Motorcycle Club pleaded guilty on Friday, May 30th for his involvement in the armed theft of a firearm from a member of a rival motorcycle club. Coming up now.
Rev it up, feel the roar, hit the road, let's explore. Insane Throttle bringing news by James Hollywood Mason Carey. Engine scream, we ride free. Truth and grit for you and me. From the streets to your screen. Biker news, the real scene.
Okay, this video first came out over on X, and then it started spreading all over the internet. I have the video up over on our Instagram or on our Facebook page, Instagram at official Insane Throttle, over on Facebook Insane Throttle. I'm gonna keep it just to the news here because this is blowing up all over the place. What I can tell you from my point of view is the Outlaws did nothing wrong, man. They were there. They were helping a guy. He didn't want to pay his tab, so they helped the bartender and tried to get it. And the guy got stupid and all kinds of stuff popped off. But I'm just going to try to be freaking down the middle here and just read the news for you without giving you any opinions on this one. Let's see here. This from the New York Post. And already you can see where it's going. Again, I'm just going to read the news and not try to, yeah, we'll just do that. Shocking video captures white men in biker gang gear spewing racial slurs. If you actually watch the video, it wasn't them saying that. But, it's the news, right? This by Zoe Hussein, which, you might want to get your facts straight. It goes on to say the attackers who vest said Outlaw, the title of an infamous biker gang, launched the brutal beatdown Friday night at Pike's Pub in Waynedale, according to the footage and outlets. According to the footage and outlets. But they didn't show the video in here. Ain't that amazing? And you know what? New York Post is usually good at stuff, but not this time. Screams erupted from patrons as the brawlers knocked over drinks and tables, the clip shows. Police responded to the bar around 11 p.m. in the response to a call. You know what, nowadays, I remember it used to be when you went into a bar, nobody called the cops, and, it's just like not that way anymore. About a potentially intoxicated person who needed to be removed from the bar. When cops arrived, the victim did not want to provide information on the men who attacked him. So they're not providing any information. Funny. Anyway. Let's see here. We're going to keep on going here. And again, the video is over on Instagram with mine and Facebook. The victim was taken to the hospital in fair condition. I bet he wish he paid that tab now. Anyway, the owner of Pike's Pub, Kelley Rost, who was not at the bar when the altercation occurred, said the man had refused to pay his bill, which provoked the attack. And it goes on to say there are two sides to every story. This is true, but once it ends up in the media, this is their way of doing things. The attackers appeared to be affiliated with the Outlaws Motorcycle Club, a notorious biker group in Fort Wayne, and it goes on to this 2000, over 12 years ago. Federal case convicted two members of the Fort Wayne chapter for engaging in extortion and distribution of prescription drugs. The bar has since taken down, I don't know why, if you want you to come on Insane Throttle, and we'll get your story out there more than this New York Post will or any of the other outlets. We'll help you get it out there to the people that need to hear about it. I guess it has remained closed since Saturday. I guess there's outrage from local politicians and social media users. Of course, they're schlucks. Anyway, I must say it is very disturbing to watch. I am seeking answers, as I'm sure many of you are too. Fort Wayne Mayor Sharon Tucker said in a comment under a social media post. It goes on to say several protesters at one point lined up in nearby nursing home parking lot to demonstrate against the bar. This out of the New York Post. Going on to news press now. Former member of the Pagans Motorcycle Club pleaded guilty to involvement in theft of a firearm. This goes and says he goes by the name Dirtbag of Savannah, Missouri, pleaded guilty to one count of aiding and abetting in the possession of a stolen firearm. A member of the Border Saints Motorcycle Club was chased down and confronted by Pagans. Let's see here. Chapter President Jeremiah Hahn, also known as Pass Out, and former Pagans. It goes on to say in 2023, the Border Saints member had previously been requested by Hahn and other Pagans to set up a meeting with the Outlaws over their possible presence. The Border Saints were a support club for the Outlaws, and the victim was deemed responsible by the Pagans for the... what stupidity is that? If you want to arrange the meeting, go up and do it yourself. But again, I'm going to stay down the middle. As the victim was giving up his support shirt, Hahn took the victim's firearm. Going after support shirts, that really makes sense. Then you get this kind of crap happening. Freaking nobody has brains anymore out there. I guess they took a 40 cal semi-automatic. Yeah, that would have been good to have been used. You know, that's why you carry it. But again, I'll leave that alone. I guess they left him with a firearm and the support shirt. He was later found in possession of the firearm, arrested by Missouri State Highway Patrol. Hahn pleaded guilty to unlawful possession of firearm, one count of assault with the dangerous weapon in aid of racketeering, and one count of attempted to commit assault with a dangerous weapon. Now you're facing up to 10 years in prison without parole, and you're a former member of a club. Guess you're going to have fun, aren't you? Using your brains. It's funny how you would want to go to a support club to arrange a meeting. I don't get it. But, you know, things are a lot different nowadays. But yeah, that video of that that went viral is going on over on Instagram, over at official Insane Throttle, and as well as on the Facebook page. Let me know what you guys think, man. Things are crazy out there, and it's just the start of...
Welcome to 1990 Chicago, where trust is a trap and betrayal runs deep. The Betrayal Chronicles real-life book series by James Hollywood Machikari drags you into the middle of the biker underworld like never before. In Power and Betrayal, a kingpin rises and falls in a storm of drugs and deceit. Then Brotherhood and Betrayal throws you into a fight for loyalty where every choice bleeds. Get the Betrayal Chronicles series now with grit, guilt, and redemption on every page. Available on Amazon and everywhere books are sold. Also available is autographed copies by James Hollywood Machikari on www.insanethrottlebikernews.com.